Bula Vinaka boxing fans, we just witnessed one of the greatest undisputed heavyweight championship fights you'll probably ever see. Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury versus Alexander, the Cat Usyk. The Cossack warrior, and was he a warrior today? Firstly, a big congratulations to Alexander Usyk. Many people will know that whilst I'm a huge Tyson Fury fan, Alexander Usyk is also one of my favorite fighters. And if it was anyone else fighting, I would have been cheering on Usyk. And I think the right man won on the night. It could have been a draw. Tyson Fury definitely didn't win that fight. And the big talking point is that knockdown knockdown on his feet in round 9, which basically clinched the victory for Usyk. Up until then, you had some pretty close rounds in the first 2 rounds, but then Fury kind of went like on a 5-round, just absolute boxing clinic. Was boxing Usyk's head off, throwing wonderful shots to the body, head. And at one of the times, thought actually hurt Usyk, and Usyk was cut. But the way Usyk came back in the 9th, that seems to be his blimmin', like one of his favourite rounds. Is the 9th or the 10th that he came back strong against Joshua as well. And that knockdown, I mean, I've seen Fury knock down many times, but I've never seen Fury wobble like that with his legs, like he was concussed as bad as he was. And he was, in my opinion, also very fortunate to survive the round and not be stopped. But I don't buy into the sense that that fight should have been stopped in the 9th, because firstly, if you saw the fight all 9 rounds, you would have seen how dominant Fury had been in a lot of those rounds. He hadn't gone down at all. It was the first time. He was still on his feet. Yeah, he was using the ropes, and it was towards the end of the round. And in such a massive fight of this magnitude, you don't want to be that ref stopping it. Had Fury gone down from that shot, gotten up, and Usyk landing those shots again, then I would have said, yeah, it should have been stopped. But I've never seen Fury go down before and not be able to sort of outmaneuver, hold. Like it was almost like he tried to hold Usyk, but Usyk still found ways to just keep punching him and landing those shots, unanswered shots. And credit to Tyson Fury's heart for coming out of that and actually finishing on his feet. When I think, it was good to see them finish on there. Good to see him finish on his feet, and also, Usyk, right decision. What this will do for the people of Ukraine. You saw how much it meant to him. I said in my prediction video, which I said that Usyk would win, was that I questioned the motivation and of both fighters. And Fury has made it clear that it's always been about money for him. For Usyk, it's not about the money. He was fighting for something more. He was fighting for an entire nation. Fury was essentially fighting for himself. And that's what it came down to in the end. When the chips were down, Usyk wanted it more. And I can't believe I'm saying this, because I always thought Fury would be the one that would always outwill his opponents. But Usyk showed just how much of a brilliant champion he is. You have to think now and look back at Usyk's amazing career. He has had over 300 amateur fights and only lost 6. He is a former world amateur champion, a former Olympic gold medalist in the 2012 Games in London. He is a former cruiserweight champion. He is the former undisputed cruiserweight champion. He is the current heavyweight champion and now current unified champion, and he's now the new undisputed heavyweight champion, winning every single bout. He has literally completed the gauntlet. He's collected all of the boxing infinity stones, call him Thanos, call him Iron Man, whatever he is, Alexander Usyk has to go down as one of the greatest fighters ever because of what he has achieved. And if there was a pound for pound, I would have Alexander Usyk at number one. What cruiserweight can you tell me wins everything? Olympic gold, cruiserweight, undisputed, goes up to heavyweight, beats all the top heavyweight contenders, Joshua and Fury, and does it in style too. Incredible. So, look, just a quick video. Where do you think Fury goes from here? Where does Usyk go from here? If I was in Fury's corner, I would advise him to go against, to take the rematch. I would want Fury to go and probably fight Joshua and then sail off to the sunset. I just feel stylistically, and I said this going into the fight, I just think stylistically Usyk is just so wrong for Fury. He is so much faster. He has wonderful punches and combinations. He just never gives up. And I think we're seeing a Fury who's not his best. He's past his prime. And, whilst he's past his prime, he's still relevant and he's still an amazing fighter. I just think that the result will probably be even worse. And I wouldn't be surprised if a rematch happened in October and Usyk actually ended up finishing Fury off this time, knocking him out or stopping him. So for me, if I was in Team Fury, I would advise against the rematch. I would try and make the match with Joshua, wait until Joshua gets an IBF belt, and try and do that back in the UK. And then if Fury wins, I think he should bow out. Regardless, if he takes Usyk's fight or if he takes a Joshua fight, I think that should be Fury's last fight. He has taken so much punishment, and all the years of abusing his body is coming back now to really show in his performances. And you want him walking away healthy and basically there for his kids and his family. So that's my opinion. But let me know your thoughts. Congratulations to Alexander. What an incredible fighter. What an incredible human being. And the deserved winner for this wonderful, undisputed fight. We've got a new undisputed champion. Lennox Lewis can hand that belt now to Alexander Usyk. Thanks for watching as always. Please subscribe at Seru Bale Boxing Pro Wrestling and have a wonderful day, team. Vinaka.